Welcome to Ascend and Ignite, the podcast for high-achieving women who are done with burnout and are ready to reclaim their clarity, their confidence, and their calling. I'm your host, Shannon Howard, leadership coach, corporate survivor, and clarity mentor for women who want more than just a title. Around here, we blend soul with strategy, healing with high performance, and we ditch hustle culture for aligned success. If you're ready to rise with purpose and power, you are in the right place. You know her. She had the job title, the salary, the polished LinkedIn profile. She was the one people pointed to and said, she's really made it. But what they didn't see was the knot in her stomach every Sunday night. The heavy sighs, held back tears after every meeting. The feeling of being able to cross off yet another task after task after task, but still wondering, is this it? Today, I want to share a story with you. A story of a woman you might recognize or maybe even relate to. Because honestly, part of this story might be yours. Let's call her Jessica. Jessica had it all on paper. Vice president at a Fortune 500 company, 2 kids, a house she once dreamed of, truly manifested. A marriage that looked picture perfect on social media. She worked harder than anyone else she knew. She stayed late. She took on the messy projects that no one else wanted. She believed if she just worked harder, eventually she'd feel fulfilled. But that fulfillment that she expected, it never came. Instead, those late nights, turned into missed basketball games. The promotions turned into panic attacks. Those gratitude journals turned into survival journals. Lists of things she was trying her hardest to convince herself were enough. She told herself, I should be grateful. Other women would kill for this life. And yet, when she finally slowed down and took a deep breath, she realized she couldn't even remember the last time that she truly felt alive. Jessica wasn't lazy. She wasn't ungrateful. She was simply misaligned. Jessica's story isn't rare. It's happening everywhere, and the world claps for it. Here's the truth most of us were never taught. Achievement without alignment feels like emptiness. Busyness is not the same as purpose. Success on paper doesn't heal the exhaustion in your soul. The reason so many high-achieving women feel empty isn't because they aren't working hard enough. It's because they built a version of success that wasn't truly theirs. They followed the formula they were given. Get the degree. Climb the ladder. Check the boxes. But they never had the space or the support to ask, what do I actually want? What would my version of a meaningful life actually look like? Jessica reached a breaking point, and she did something radical. She decided to stop. She stopped pretending, stopped numbing her pain, stopped settling. She invested in herself for the first time, not in a new certification, not in another promotion, but in her personal clarity. Through deep coaching work, Jessica finally reclaimed her voice, set fierce, loving boundaries, and designed her career around her life, not the other way around. She learned that true leadership isn't about being everything to everyone. It's about being fully aligned with yourself and leading from that overflow. If you're listening to this right now and something in your soul whispered, hey, that's me. I want you to know you are not broken. You are not failing. You're just finally waking up. The emptiness isn't a problem. It's actually an invitation to finally reimagine success on your terms. So if you're ready to stop surviving success and start living a life that feels as good on the inside as it does on the outside, I would love to invite you to grab my free stress-free leadership toolkit at www.shannonhoward.net. It's time for you to stop settling for survival. It's time for you to ascend and ignite. You are worthy of the life you were made for. Until next time, keep rising. Your clarity is waiting for you. Thanks for tuning in to Ascend and Ignite. If today's episode gave you the clarity or fire you needed, share it with a fellow powerhouse and be sure to subscribe so you never miss the magic. Want to go deeper? Grab your free stress-free leadership toolkit at www.shannonhoward.net or come hang out with me on Instagram at Burnout to Balance Method. Until next time, keep rising. You were never meant to play small.